Hello there, this is Chris McCarthy with Factory Web Source, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how you go about editing the contact form that is on your Factory Web Source contact page. Now, in a previous tutorial talking about editing the actual contact page, I talked about how you actually add this form to the page, but in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you actually go in and edit the fields that are included in this form. So first off, log into your control panel, and then over here on the left, click on Forms. This is going to bring up a list of the forms that's currently on your website. By default, we've included one form in here, which is the free quote form. So go ahead and click on that. What you're going to see over here on the left are the fields that are currently on your form right here. And then over here on the right is all the different fields that you have available to you to add to this form. So first off, over here on the left, what you're going to see is all these forms, and if you want to edit these forms, you click this little drop down arrow, and you can edit the field name, you can add a description in there, you can make it required or not required. There's also some additional settings for appearance, and then some advanced settings for creating different values and making it hidden or visible. So that's how you go about editing the existing forms that are on there. This drop-down menu is available for all of these. If you want to go ahead and delete a form, all you do is click on the little X here, and that's going to ask you if you want to delete it. So go ahead and delete it. Now what you're going to see is that field has now been removed, the first name field. So if I was to update this form over here on the lower right, it's saving that form. Now if I was to go back to the website and refresh this contact page where your form is included, you're going to see that the first name has now been removed. So back over in here, I'm going to show you how you go about adding that field back in. So over here on the right, you have a set of standard fields. You have some advanced fields, which include phone number and email address. You have some post fields, and then you also have some pricing fields. Pretty much you're going to be using the standard fields and perhaps some of the advanced fields. So on the standard fields, I'm going to add a single line text to add this first name back in here. So I simply click on that, and it's going to bring it over here down into the bottom. Now this is a drag and drop interface, so I can just drag this back up to the top where I want it to be included and drop this menu down. I am now going to title this back to first name, and I'm going to make this required. Those are the only settings I have for this one, so I'm going to collapse this menu, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on update. That just saved that form again. If I was to go back to the website and refresh your contact page, you're going to see that now the first name field has now been added back into this form. So over here back into the forms, always over here on the left is the forms that is actually included in here. So if you want to add any additional forms to this contact form, all you do is go over here on the right, select any of these standard fields or the advanced fields, click on the one you want to add, and then it's going to bring it over here into this area, drag and drop it to where you want it to go, and then simply drop down the menu options and set it up the way you see fit. So that's how you edit the contact form on your Factory Web Source website. If you have any additional questions or need more support, please click on the support tab. It's located over here in the left, and we'd be happy to help.